Shalom, Israel, shalom. Before I get started, I want to say all praises due to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Hashem, Bakaha Kadash. Double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone for pushing this honesty out and ruling well. To the hopeful elect, scattered abroad, likened unto a speckled bird in the four corners of the earth, I want to say a sincere shalom. To the brothers and sisters out there that's watching, learning, doing what they got to do, shalom, right? So, I wanted to come back out today, and I wrote some stuff down today, right? So, last night I was watching Elder Apostle Ramla, right? Video. And he brought out some information, right? And one of them, the first one he brought out was the MSEHP Act, the Modern State Emergency Health Powers Act, right? That act, it basically gives them power to the CDC. It gives the CDC power and the governor's power to in a case of a situation like you know, a pandemic or something like that, or bioterrorism. Remember they were saying that this was a bioterrorism act, this COVID thing, right? And so they give them the right to go in your house and give you a shot and all this type of stuff like that, right? Then the second act that he brought out was they trying to push CDC wants FEMA camps or want concentration camps here in America, right? And so I got the information, right, and I tried to post it online. And when I tried to post it online on Facebook, it wouldn't even let me post the one about the concentration camps. I tried to post it 8 times. I tried to copy and paste the link and then copy and paste the link straight directly. It wouldn't let me do it. I tried to send it through Messenger. It wouldn't let me do it. This is the first time this ever happened, right? Would not let me do it, right? So that lets you know that it's real, right there. That's enough to let you know that it's real, right? So then the second thing was, when I tried to post the one with the MSEHP Act one, it took me like 4 or 5 times to do that. So that lets you know that this shit is real, right? They got Operation Warp Speed. Operation Warp Speed, they said once they get the vaccines, they gonna be able to get it to the whole country in less than 24 hours. They gonna have it in the whole country where everybody in the country gonna have access to it, right? So you got that. Trump declared a state of emergency back in March. When this shit first came off, he declared a state of emergency. And when he did that, FEMA took over. So right now, FEMA is running the country. FEMA is the one running the country. So they got Trump up there and all that. He a puppet, middleman. He's not even important. Biden ain't even important because the elites is the ones that's controlling shit that's going on, right? So you got that. What else you got? In Canada, the Prime Minister of Canada just ordered guillotines. He ordered guillotines for their concentration camps. So if you don't want to take the vaccine or you don't want to get tested, he gonna put you in a concentration camp, and they got guillotines in Canada, right? What else we got? We got that. The RNA video. You had a sister that not a sister, the doctor put a video up of the Moderna vaccine. And the Moderna vaccine, it has RNA in it, you know. So, and this is the first time that they ever use an RNA, right? So the vaccine could have they call it micro nanobots or whatever, however you say it. So it's like supposed to have smart technology in this vaccine, right? They don't know if it's going to change your DNA. They don't have no clue, but they rushing to get it approved. Pfizer just put in for a expedited special thing to have it shipped to the country, to the states next week. They put it in, I think, Friday. They trying to get that rapid right there, right? So they put that video up. That video got taken down. And if you put it up, Dubai Kabas put the video up on his page. They deleted his whole page, took his whole page down, right? What else we got? All right, so let's read some scriptures, man. Let's read some scriptures now. So I sit home, I was watching this movie before I came out. From 1993. It's called Daybreak with Cuba Gooding Jr. And y'all need to check that movie out. I was watching it. It's the same thing that's going on now. They got a illness that they don't know how you get it or whatever, and they quarantining people, and then they stamping a P. They stamping a P on their chest right here. And that P is a tracking device. So in the beginning of the movie, the lady runs, she jump out the window to escape one of these camps or facilities they got her in, and she hiding, and when they get on the block, they just turned on the thing, boop, 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 and found her behind and just shot through the damn wood and killed her. It's crazy, man. And it's like, to me, it's like everybody just gonna keep ignoring shit till you can't ignore it no more. They're gonna keep ignoring stuff till you can't ignore it no more. We don't want that one. We don't want to start with that one. What we gonna start with? I wrote a gang of scriptures down. So let's go to this one. Yeah, Revelation 18:4. Revelation, the book of Revelation 18:4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. So you got to detach yourself from this system, man. People always going, what can I do? What can you do is you got to do whatever you need to do to pay your bills and go on the crib, study, repent, and do what you got to do on that side. Y'all putting too much energy into this side, man. Because what we got to look forward in this, man? Ain't nothing to look forward in this. It's really nothing to look forward to in this, man. It's really nothing to look forward to. Let's go, let's go, let's keep going. Almost 137. Word, it's crazy, man. I see the stuff, man. We worrying about that Gucci Mane and Jeezy battle. That's what dudes is worrying about. This week, last week it was the PS5. The week before that is some other shit. But ain't nobody focused on what they need to be focused on, man. Nah, I don't like that one. Slock it. Slock it. Let's go to Romans. Yeah, man. You know, I wrote a gang of scripts down. So just so y'all know, I'm reading off of this. So I'm reading off of this right here. I wrote all these scripts down last night or whatever the case may be. And then I get out here and it's like, you see something new every day. You see something new every day. See something new every day. Something new every day. It's something new every day, man. Y'all really need to check out that movie, though, man. Y'all need to check out that movie. This is the book of Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. So it's not going to be no celebration when he come back. It's not going, when Yahushua come back, it's not going to be no celebration. It's going to be a lot of hurt, man. It's going to be a lot of hurt, man. And the apostle said we hadn't even got to Jacob's trouble yet. I'm not going to say that we have or we haven't. But I will say this, that if we not in Jacob's trouble, they already got us in a tight spot. If Jacob's trouble didn't start yet, it's going to get a lot worse, man. They already evicting people for the COVID. They evicting people already. People done lost their jobs and shit like that. People hungry. Did y'all see them lines out there in Texas? All them people that was waiting online, the whole damn highway was lined up for people trying to get free food. So if Jacob's trouble ain't start yet, it's gonna get a lot worse, man. A lot worse. Amos 5:20. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light? Even very dark, and no brightness in it. So it's Pastor Pork Chop been telling you that it's gonna be a party when he come back. That's not what is gonna happen. It's not what's gonna happen, man. It's not how it's gonna go down. And like, you know, the last 2 weeks I was like, you know, I did the book of Revelation, then I read the book of Hosea last week, right? And so this week I waited. This week I waited, and I said I'm gonna wait till we get closer to the weekend so I could see what take place this week. It was crazy. Well, it was crazy watching that. It was crazy seeing all this shit, man. They did all this. They didn't do it all this week, but all of this information came out this week, man. We're going to go to Daniel 9:4. And I prayed unto the Lord, my Yahweh, and made my confession and said, O Lord, the great and dreadful God, keeping the covenant and mercy to them that love him and to them that keep his commandments. See? So if you just run around talk about you a God, you a black queen, you a king, you a queen, whatever the hell you run around saying, and you not keeping the commandments the right way and not the Christianity way, then you ain't doing nothing, right? Daniel 9:5. We have sinned and we have committed iniquity and have done wickedly and have rebelled, even departing from thy precepts and from thy judgment. We don't keep none of the precepts. We ain't even worried about the judgments. Because Pastor Pork Chop said we could come in on Sunday and give him $100 and we good. He gonna say a fake prayer for us and we redeem. 6. Neither have we hearkened unto thy servants, the prophets, which spoke in thy name to our kings, our princesses, our fathers, and to all the people of the land. They ignoring us. They ignoring us. The apostle videos might get 1,000 views or whatever the case may be, and all this other bullshit get 5,000, 50,000, 1 million. You got that WAP video probably got 20 million, 30 million views. That's what we fucking with. Let's go down to 10. Daniel 9:10. Neither have we obeyed the voice of Yahweh, our God, to walk in his laws, which he set before us by his servants and prophets. So they come out here and we tell y'all what y'all need to do, and it don't matter. I'm crazy. I'm still crazy to people that know me. I'm still crazy. They think I'm a nut. (11) Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law. Some of us. Yea, all Israel have transgressed the law. A small percentage of us. Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even departing that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us. That's what we dealing with, man. The curses of Deuteronomy 28. Chapter 28. That's what's on us right now. And unless y'all hearken to the laws, it's not going to change. It's going to get worse. And these laws that they got, man, they could kick in your door and give you a shot. You see, they already telling people that in your house you got to stay away from certain people or whatever the case may be. One of these laws, they'll be able to set up a green zone, a fucking green zone in your house where you can't even go, somebody that's sick can't go in the green zone in your own house. How the government gonna tell you what to do in your house? Because we not free. But y'all say we free. We not free. And the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of Yahweh, because we have sinned against him. 12. And he hath confirmed his words which he spoke against us and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven have not been done as have been done upon Jerusalem. See? The stuff we going through is all biblical curses, man. It's all set up by Yahweh Shah, man. This is all set in motion. So we can't do nothing about it. Just hearken to the laws, man. Go back to the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Without that, we gonna be in trouble, man. Let's go to this one. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It really is, man. It's crazy. I see that shit in the middle of the night. You should see me trying to find different ways to put that shit on Facebook. I found that article. I'm like, yo, I gotta share this article. I even tried this morning. Facebook not letting me put it on there. Cause it's true. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a table and a note in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever. And see, so the Bible is basically, they gave us this so when these times come, we'll know what we got to do. This pretty much a blueprint to how we going to avoid what Esau getting ready to do. Right? 30 and 9. That this is a rebellious people. Let's say that one again. The book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 9. That this is a rebellious people. Lying children. Children that will not hear the Lord of Yahweh. See? Which say to the seers, see not. And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. Speak unto us smooth things. Prophesy deceits. Yeah, y'all rather have me come up here and lie to y'all instead of telling y'all the truth. Let's read that one again. The book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 10. Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto the right things. Speak unto us smooth things. We want to hear smooth things. Prophesies deceit. That's what we want, man. That's what we want. Come on, let's keep going. You know, it's funny. You know, you go, man, I gotta go out there next week. You gotta go out there next week, and this and this and that. And then you get out here, and then in the spirit, it's like your battery is charged up. Trying to convince my people, wake up, Slappy. Wake up, Slappy. Book of Proverbs 29 and 17. Correct thy son, and he shall give thee rest. Yea, he shall give the light unto thy soul. Where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he. A servant will not be corrected by words, for though he understand, he will not answer. Seest thou a man that is hasty in his words? There is more hope of a fool than him. So what do you want to be? What do you want to be? You want to be after 10 virgins. What do you want to be? Let's read that. Let's go to that one. What do you want to be? You want to be the 10 slow virgins? Or you want to be the smart virgins? What you want to be? No, that's not it. Hold on. It's a lot. Give me a sec. Salaki. Thought it was that one. Give me 1 sec. Where is it at? I know how we gonna get it. Give me 1 sec. We gonna get it though. Her blue book be bugging. Okay, let's see. I got you. Okay, here you go. The book of Matthew. I didn't even write that one down. I got all of the other precepts to go with it, but I didn't even write that one down. Oh, there you go right there. See? There you go right there at the bottom. See, I be rushing. Be hyped up. Matthew 25 and 1. This is the book of Matthew 25 and 1. Then shall the kingdom of the heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. So we the 10 virgins, the body of Israel, all of us. That's what we the 10 virgins. The bridegroom is Yahweh. That's who the bridegroom is, right? So we understand now. So we the virgins, the 10 virgins, that's what we are, collectively, right? Now, verse 2, and 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish, right? 3, They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps, right? So now we got it, right? So now the oil, what's the oil, Sherm? Now we go to Proverbs. Here you go. There is a treasure to be desired, and the oil in the dwelling of the wise. But a foolish man spendeth it up. That the following after righteousness and mercy findeth life, righteousness and honor, right? So the wisdom and knowledge is the oil. So now going back to the 10 virgins, do you want to be the virgin with no oil in your lamp? Come on, let's keep going. Let's get some more on the oil. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 27 and 20. And thou shalt command the children of Israel that bring thee pure oil, olive beaten for the light, to cause the lamp to burn always. See, so you got to bring pure knowledge. You got to bring pureness with these scriptures. You can't be out here bullshitting. You can't be out here lying. So what do you want to be, though? That's my thing, though. What do you want to be? Do you want to just ignore everything and hope that it go away? By concentrating on stripping, or concentrating on the club this weekend, or concentrating on football or basketball or the NBA draft or the latest IG rap battle? Do you think that's going to help it get better? It's going to go away while you distracting yourself with this over here, that this big ass brewing ass problem over here going to go away? I don't know. Let's go to this one. Book of Psalms 1:19 and 104. Through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way. None. The word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto the path. See? So the oil that you putting in your lamp is knowledge. And the knowledge gonna light the path the way you supposed to travel. Because it's getting ready to get crazy out here. They literally said though that the first people that's gonna get vaccinated is so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos. That's the first ones they coming for. That's the first ones they coming for. And these laws that they got on the books, they could do it and you can't say nothing. In New York State, he said once they get the vaccine, everybody gonna get the vaccine. And they made a legal, they came out with a legal thing, the Bar Association said, where you can't legally dispute it. So keep thinking that, keep thinking it's a game. Keep thinking it's a game. Let's go to John 9:5. Let's do that. It's the book of John, chapter 9, verse 5. 9 and 5, John 9 and 5. As long as I am in the world, I am the light. This is Yahushua speaking. Let's start over. The book of John, 9 and 5. As long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world. See? So long as you got Yahushua in you, you're going to be good. You got the light in you. You can see the bull crap that's going on. And that's the thing, man. The water, Yahweh Bashem, Yahushua, the water, for giving me the eyes to see, man. Because some people ain't seeing. Some people ain't gonna never see this stuff until they in the fucking FEMA camp. Then they gonna be, shit, they was right. So let's get back over here. This is the book of Matthew, 10 and 14. The book of Matthew, 10 and 14. This is red letter. This is Yahushua speaking. And whosoever shall not receive you, nor hear your words, when ye depart out of that house or city, shake off the dust of your feet. So once we tell y'all, man, and this and this and that, and you know, we ain't doing nothing else. We not doing nothing else. Once we tell, we ain't gotta do nothing else. But that still ain't gonna stop us from speaking. That's still not gonna stop us, because this is what we supposed to do. Come out here, edify. Feed the sheep. 15. Verily, I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable of the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city. So it's letting you know, man, it's gonna be worse than what Sodom and Gomorrah got, man. It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse. 19. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in the same hour what ye shall speak. And that's another thing. I come out here, I don't record, I don't edit, I don't do none of that. I come out here and what I say, I give it straight to y'all. I ain't trying to yeah, if I make a mistake, Salakia, or whatever the case may be. So you know I'm honest. I'm honest. You see the whole thing. You see the whole thing. So I ain't trying to, I ain't doing none of that. I'm coming out here giving it to you honest. Honest. 10 and 22, Matthews 10 and 22. And ye shall be hated for all men of my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. I'm trying to endure to the end. So I got to do my part. Y'all got to do your part. How Apostle Ramlar say? He say, if you can receive it, that's what y'all got to do. Y'all got to receive this information, this knowledge. Y'all got to receive it, man. We getting to the point where they going to beat it in your head. You rather get it from me or get popped in the head by one of these FEMA clowns and you in the camp. Then you get it. You too late then. You too late then. It's too late. Once they got you, it's too late. And it's funny, like last night I'm sitting there, I'm thinking like, man, I see they trying to get FEMA camps here and all that. So I'm like, shoot, I saw me in the FEMA camp. I saw me in the FEMA camp, because I'm not taking no fucking vaccine. I'm not taking no vaccine, I'm not taking no chip. I wasn't taking it before I knew that doing that I'm gonna get my ass tore up when Yahweh shot come back. So I'm not doing nothing. I'm going to the FEMA camp. That's where I'll be at. Word up. Ephesians 2 and 1. And you have he quickened who were dead in trespasses and sins, wherein in time past ye walked accordingly to the course of this world. Yep, you was walking, I was shaving, putting on my little monkey suit, going in there tap dancing for these little chips or whatever the case may be. According to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. Yep, and we disobedient, and we following the laws that they put. They laws are more important to us than the laws of the Most High Yahweh. Among who also we all had our conversation in times past in the lust of our flesh. Yep, lust of our flesh, fulfilling fulfilling the desires of the flesh and of the mind, were by nature the children of wrath, even as others. 4. But Yahweh, who is rich in mercy, for his great love wherewith he loved us. Let's go 5. Even when we were dead in sins, hath quickened us together with Hamashiach. So, it's amazing to see the creator of the world, of the planet, of the heavens, of everything is begging his people to turn back to him. All up and down the scriptures, the Most High is begging us to turn back to the law, statute, commandments. Begging us. Literally begging us in the scriptures to turn away from this wicked shit here. Oh. It's the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 4. That the righteous of the law might be fulfilled in us, who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit. So you can't be trying to go after this worldly shit, man. This worldly stuff is contrary to what we supposed to actually be following, man. Romans 8 and 5. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. For to be carnal minded is death. Let's read that one again. Romans 8 and 6. For to be carnal minded is death, but to be spiritual minded is life and peace. Because the carnal mind is enmity against Yahweh, for it is not subject to the law of Yahweh, neither indeed can be. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please Yahweh. So right there, it's giving you blow by blow what you need to do, how you need to think, how you need to conduct yourself, what's going to lead you down the wrong path. We coming out here and telling people, and they not hearkening to it. Let's keep going. Let's get this one, because let's get this one just so they understand. Just so we understand what's gonna happen. Let me get this one again. I don't even know if I got it. We're gonna get it again. Book of Matthew 10 and 34. And this is red letter. So this is Yahushua telling you. Think not that I have come to send peace to the earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law. That's what's coming. And that's because you're going to have people that's going, you know, in my family, I think I might be the only one that'll ever wake up to this truth. Just being honest. I could be wrong. I pray that somebody else be like, yo, I see it. I see it, I see it, big bro, little bro. I'll look for that time, but I don't think so. They might go, yeah, I know I'm an Israelite. That's it. Like, okay. Let's keep going. This is the book of 2 Chronicles 15 and 13. That whosoever would not seek the Lord Yahweh of Israel should be put to death. Let's read that one again. So people would, oh man, you over dramatizing it. You overselling it. You being a little dramatic, Sharon. Okay, let's listen to this again. 2 Chronicles 15 and 13. That whosoever would not seek the Lord Yahweh of Israel should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. Get that? So, that's why I'm out here going this hard. Cause you gonna get tortured, man. You gonna get tortured. The left hand is gonna torture you, man. The left hand, wicked ass Esau gonna torture you, man. He gonna torture you. He gonna torture you. Let's go to Revelations 3 and 2. This is the book of Revelations, chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. So we're about to get tried, we're about to get tested, and the word is the only thing that's going to help you out. Let's read that one again. The book of Revelations, chapter 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And so you go, what you mean by try them? They gonna try you with that vaccine to see if you go for it. Once you go for the okie doke with the vaccine, then they gonna come with the chip. Or if you say no to the vaccine, then they gonna put pressure on you. Maybe you lose your food stamps. Maybe you homeless, or whatever the case may be. But I'd rather be homeless, starving, than to take a microchip or some shit like that end up making me face death. This is the book of James, chapter 1, verse 21. Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluitiness, or of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the ungrafted word which is able to save your souls. Let's read that one more time. Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your soul. See, that's the only thing gonna save you, man. That's the only thing that's gonna save you, man. Be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving deceiving your own selves. Let's read that one again, because this one applied to a lot of people, man. They so smart, they know all the scriptures, they know the Quran back and forth, they know the Bible, they know the Masonic Bible, they know the Episcopalian Bible, they know the Book of Mormons, they know all these books. Let's read this one again. Book of James 1:22. But be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. I'm looking. Let's go to 26. Book of James 1:26. If any man among you seem to be religious, and brideth not his tongue, but deceiveth his own heart, this man's religion is vain. So you got all these people that want to mix everything up when the scriptures clearly say don't add on or take away. Clearly say that. Clearly say that. Don't say nothing about it's a jigsaw puzzle and you need other books to make it make sense to you. It don't say that nowhere in the scriptures. Y'all can look for it, but it don't say it. That one yet. I don't want that one yet. We jumping ahead too far with that one. Let's go to this one. Yeah. Trying to do it in order where I keep it in order and I keep it flowing. That's gonna jump me ahead a little bit. Let's go to this one. Psalm 76. And 7. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 76 and verse 7. Thou, even thou, art to be feared, and who may stand in thy sight when once thou art angry? Thou didst cause judgment to be heard from heaven, the earth feared and was still. When Yahweh arose to judgment, to save all the meek of the earth. Surely the wrath of man shall praise thee. The remainder of the wrath shalt thou restrain. See, he's going to be the only one that can save us, man. It's not going to be nobody else that can save us, man. It's not going to be nobody else. And y'all need to get it in y'all head, man, that these presidents, the politicians, they are all selected. They are not elected and they are not in charge. They are not running nothing. So y'all, they gotta entertain y'all and brainwash y'all. That's why they keep brainwashing y'all with that Trump shit. And y'all going for it, man. And the other thing, man, I swear, man, it seems like y'all only listen to stuff white men say. Like y'all lost so much respect for black men that if a black man tell you something, a so-called black man tell you something, you will not listen. A white man could come, a so-called white man, because they not white, they red or pink or whatever, they come around and say the same thing, y'all will run with it like it's the gospel. Book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 14. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with Yahweh? Word. What did I do, God? What did I do to deserve this? Let's read that one again. Romans 9 and 14. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with Yahweh? God forbid. 15. For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of Yahweh that showed mercy. So, like I said, you can do whatever you want to do. You can say it was me, I was lucky, I was this, I was no. That ain't got nothing to do with it. That's reading Romans 9 and 16 again. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of Yahweh that showed mercy. Right? My voice. It's funny. Oh, let's go to this one real quick too, right? Because I seen some with a dumbass preacher, man. Let's talk about Mark of the Beast. Let's go to this real quick, right? So he went to Revelation 7 and 3. Let's go to Revelation 7 and 3. This is the book of Revelations, chapter 7, verse 3. Saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servant of our God in their foreheads, right? And then, but let's read 4. So that's 3, let's read 4. And this is Revelation 7 and 4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. Then it go on to list all of the tribes, right? So this evangelical try to say that that's talking about the mark of the beast. This right here is a whole totally different thing from Revelation 15, and we're going to read 15 and 16. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. That's these FEMA camps lining up and all of this shit, right? So now check this out. Oh, that's the lesson. My water was holding my notes down, right? So now 13, Salakia, this is Revelation 13 and 16. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. He trying to say them the two same things. Clearly it's not. Clearly it's not. So that just, I wanted to bring that up, man. You gotta stop listening to these preachers, man. You gotta stop listening to these preachers, man. Cause, I mean, that's simple as heck to see right there. That's simple as heck. Then you go, let's go to Revelations 14 and 9. This Revelation 14 and 9, right? And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive the mark in his forehead or in his hand. I mean, how many ways you need to hear if you get a mark in your hand or in your forehead that you gonna get it? So they trying to twist words to make it, and it don't mean that. It don't mean that, man. Let's keep going with that. Zechariah 13, the book of Zechariah 13 and 5. But he shall say, I am no prophet, I am an husbandman, for man taught me to keep cattle from my youth. And one shall say unto him, what are these wounds in thine hands? Then he shall answer, those with which I was wounded in the house of my friends. See, so it's a difference between getting stuff injected in you and wounds in your hand and all. Like, I don't get it. Let's keep going. Revelation, let's go back to Revelation 15 and 2 this time. Revelation 15 and 2. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten a victory over the beast and the image and over the mark and over the number of his name stand on the sea of the glass, having the harps of Yahweh. See, so if you got these marks and you receive the images, you got the chip in you, God not messing, Yahweh not dealing with you. He not dealing with you. He not dealing with you. So any kind of way they try to smooth gloss it over, man, they lying, man. They lying. Let's keep going. Okay, let's go, let's start at Revelation 19 and 19. The book of Revelation 19 and 19. And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast. And them that worshipped his image, these both were cast alive in the lake of fire burning with brimstone. Right? See? So I'm like, how do you get around, man, they just telling lies out there, man. They just straight telling lies to people, man. They straight telling lies to people. Straight telling lies to people. So let's get into some false prophets then. While we on that, let's get into some false prophets. The book of Jeremiah 14 and 14. Then the Lord say unto me, the prophets prophesied lies in my name. I sent them not, neither have I commanded them, neither spoke unto them. They prophesied unto you a false vision and divination, and a thing of naught, and the deceit of their heart. Right? That's one. Let's keep going. So I'm like, all up in here, he got stuff to warning you about false prophets. He got 7 or 8 scriptures warning you about the mark of the beast. He got 7 or 8 scriptures warning you about the pastors, and woe to the pastors that mislead the flock. It's like, I don't get it. To me, I don't get it. But it's still an issue for a lot of people, man. This is the book of Matthew 7 and verse 15. And this Yahushua speaking, red letter. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are raven wolves. Yep, plenty of them out here, man. It's plenty of false prophets nowadays. Y'all, like I said, you just see young Farrah talk about he better than Jesus. Madness, man. Got IUIC. I took a shot at him. I shoot at everybody on Twitter. I done shot at TD Jakes. I done shot at Creflo Dollar. I shot at Donald Trump. I shot at Nate the other day. IUIC. He gonna put a post up talk about, oh, the winter is coming, be prepared for the winter. And I said, be prepared for what? The mark of the beast? The vaccine? Operation Warp Speed, or is that all our imagination? You're a false prophet, man, leading the sheep astray. He ain't respond. I was waiting for him to respond. I was gonna take a little video clip of Elder Apostle Tahar giving him the work, and that was gonna be my response. I'm gonna be, hey, I'm not even gonna argue with you. Listen to my elder. That's just what I was gonna do. He still ain't answering. I was gonna tear him up. I was waiting for a doggy fight with him. I was waiting to get into a skirmish. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and 11. This is red letter. This is Yahushua speaking. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. And because of inequity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. See? So you gotta endure, man. Once I start this, man, I can't stop and I'm not stopping. Know why? Because I fear judgment. I fear Yahweh by Yahushua. Yahweh by Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? I have fear. I have fear. People don't have no fear in they heart, man. I see them spraying down there. They got them streaks in the sky, damn chemtrails. We're going to go to 24 and 24. For there shall arise false Hamashiach and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Let's read that one again. Oh, let's go up. Let's go up. We're going to go Matthew 24 and 23. Then, if any man shall say unto you, lo, here's a Mashiach, or there, believe him not. For there shall arise false Hamashiach and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. So there's some people out here that's probably of the elect that's deceived. Shit, I was deceived. Up to a year ago, I would have been getting burnt the hell up. 6 months ago, I would have been getting burnt the hell up. So don't say it ain't possible to be fooled. And I think the only reason I woke up is because they shut all this down, man. when they shut all this down, they gave me nothing else to look at, so I had to start looking at other stuff and reading and researching and studying other stuff, even more than what I was doing already. So yeah, I was looking up Illuminati shit and this and that. Yeah, I was looking up all of that shit. But once basketball stopped and this stopped and the whole COVID and people was locked in and you wasn't going out and this and that, you start looking at other stuff. The book of Mark, chapter 13 and 22. For false messiahs and false prophets shall rise, and shall show signs and wonders to seduce, if it were possible, even the elect. But take ye heed, behold, I have foretold you all things. Slakia. But take ye heed, behold, I have foretold you all things. See, so like I said, these scriptures is a blueprint. They was in the past. The prophets was in the past writing the scriptures, trying to, when we was in these times, because the end wasn't going to come to the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom was back together again. So once that happened, they giving us the scriptures on how to survive, how to navigate the waters in these times. So you gotta hearken to what they saying. Book of 2 Peter, chapter 2, verse 1. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privy shall bring in damnable heresy, even denying the Lord that brought them. Yep. They like we all came from space and all this, and I'm God, and I don't need, I'm this, I'm that. It was one fool on Twitter talking about he was Jesus. Pointing at something, the sky, the clouds was doing something or whatever, and he pointing at the sky like that with his headphones on like this, like he controlling the weather. Fucking nuts. Fucking nuts. Let's read that one. Let's start again from the top. 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 1. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privy shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that brought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. See? And so when you start following these people and you start getting into what they doing, man, swift destruction might hit them and you. We really don't care, man. We really don't care. We too comfortable here. We just too comfortable here. Especially the men. The men, they done took all the motherfucking, they done zapped all the testosterone out of the men, man. They done zapped all the testosterone out. They cool with women leading. They cool with people that should be underneath us, looked up and admired more than us. They cool with that shit. They cool with just, you know, I got my swag, I got my nice whip. They cool with that. That's enough for these niggas. Book of 1 John 4 and 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they be of Yahweh, because many false prophets are going out into the world. Enough of the false prophets, right? See? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I got 4 or 5 more of those. But it's all right, though. It's all right. Let's get up off of that. Let's get up off of that. Let's go up here now. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Everybody, O house of Israel. The Edomites, O house of Israel. The Moabites, O house of Israel. The Hamites, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. See, we supposed to be calm right now, because this our power. We the virgins. We the bridesmaids. All of this will be to restore us back. So we supposed to be good. All of them supposed to be running around, the sky's falling, not us. Matthew 6, this is the book of Matthew 6 and 33. This red letter, Yahweh speaking. But seek ye the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Yeah. I just was reading the next verse down. So let's see. This is a good one. We gotta make sure we bring this one up. Make sure we get this one. There's a bunch in here I can read. Let's just go with 13 and 13. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 13. Whosoever despiseth the word shall be destroyed. Book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 13. Whosoever despiseth the word shall be destroyed. But he that feareth the commandments shall be rewarded. And see? So you see verses like this and you like, man, I don't know what people is reading, what people is not seeing, what people need to see, but people gonna get hurt, man. It's gonna be a lot of hurt, man. It's gonna be a lot of hurt, man. It's gonna be a lot of hurt. It's gonna be a lot of hurt. A lot of hurt. Let's go over here now. Now we could go over here. Let's start here. Cause what's going on is that they trying to be like God here on earth. They try to be like the Most High here on earth. They want to be able to see everything. They want to know everything, or whatever the case may be. Look, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and 13. Book of Isaiah 14 and 13. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into the heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. The north is America. So they talking about Esau here in America, wanting to, he got the space station up there with the new last mission they sent up there was called a dragon, right? I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell to the sides of the pits, right? So this is what's happening. That's what's in their head. This is what they doing. Here you go. Book of Revelations, chapter 18. Let's go 5. Let's start at 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh hath remembered her iniquities. So ain't forgetting nothing. It's all adding up. Reward her even as she rewardeth you. Think about all the stuff that the North at America done did to us, right? And double unto her, double according to her works. And the cup which she hath filled to her double, right? How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. That's them IBCM missiles, that's earthquakes, that's volcanoes, that's all of that. And you're gonna have the chariots and they're gonna be shooting. For strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her, right? Let's keep going. Book of Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. That's what's getting ready to come. Keep going. Isaiah 3:26. This Isaiah 3:26. Book of Isaiah 3:26. And her gate shall lament and mourn, and she, being desolate, shall sit upon the ground. So they know what's coming. The elites know what's coming. Everybody else don't know what's coming because ain't nobody else going by the scriptures. Everybody else not even waking up to the fact that we the 12 tribes, man. They not waking up to the fact that we the 12 tribes of the Bible, man. And that's why they doing what they doing, man. That's why. That's what's going on right now, man. They playing chess. We ain't even got a checkerboard yet. For he bringeth, this is Isaiah 26:5. For he bringeth down them that dwell on high, the lofty city. He layeth it low, even to the ground. He bringeth it even to the dust. See, that's what's gonna happen, man. That's all we want to do is drive around and play rap music. Zechariah 14:12. The book of Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Who been fighting against us, man? Who's still fighting against us, man? Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. That's the missiles hitting. That's that nuclear blast like Judgment Day. And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great torment from the Lord shall be among them, and they shall lay hold every one on hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor. Yeah, it's coming, man. It's coming. Let's go back to Isaiah. I thought it was another one on there I wanted to get. Isaiah 47:10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. Perverted all us, man. Got us doing all kind of shit we shouldn't be doing. Our women is out of control, man. The mental, they exalt, they pushed our women so far ahead of us, they gone, man. They gone, man. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am and none else beside me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Right? Let me check to see if how I'm looking on time, y'all. Oh, we down to the last joint. We down to the last thing. I'm gonna get a couple, then I'm gonna close it out. Let's go for Route 40. Let's get that one, then we gonna close it out right there. Because I pretty much got all of the topics I wanted to hit up today. Pants hanging off his ass, haircut, dyed dread tips up in the fucking ponytail. We done, man. We done. We is done, man. We is done. The book of Baruch, chapter 4 and 30. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. That's the only one that's gonna comfort us, right? Miserable are they that afflict thee and rejoice at thy fall. Yeah, they love it. They love that we on the bottom, even though we the strongest, we the smartest, and half of the world is run off things that we create, right? Miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received thy sons, for as she rejoiced at thy ruin, and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that. For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time. That's what I'm looking for, man. I'm looking for this place to be destroyed, man, with missiles, man. I'm looking for this place to be destroyed, man. Y'all trying to stay here with them, man. Let's go to the book of Nahum. Nahum chapter 1 and 2. Yahweh is jealous, and the Lord revengeth, and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserved wrath for his enemies. The Lord is slow to anger, and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. See? It's gonna get bad for them, man. Let's get one more. Book of Nahum 3:1. Book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city! It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. The noise of the whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and of the prancing horses and all the jumping chariots. Right? 4. Because the multitude of the whoredoms and of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, that selleth nations, do her whoredom, and families do her witchcraft. Behold, 5, 3 and 5. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nation thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. Yep. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. See? So they know what's coming. The elites know what's coming. I can't wait. I pray every night for it to come. I be looking up, I'm looking like, man, I'm looking for sign. Like, is it getting ready to start? Word up. So, yo, I'm going to close that one out, Israel. I hope this was a good one. You know, I always try to come out and make a good edifying lesson, or whatever the case may be. And with that one, I'm going to say, Ko. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Wakaha, Quadash. Shalom. Shalom, Israel.